Yesterday we completed the text area select and the multiple select option and ask you to send me the one assignment, and only I think only one person has sent me the assignment. Okay, so okay, those who are working, it's okay. Maybe you can share today, tomorrow, whenever you have that one. Okay, so now we will add more fields on it, kind of thing, and we will modify a little bit. We'll do some more changes on this radio button and select radio button and checkbox. Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so now let me add the file object now, and file object is used to upload the file in your local directory. So I will add file structure. So let me add something here. Okay, so let's take the file. This is the, I will put some heading, file system. So here I will add two types of file. So the first file will be single file, and the second one will be a multiple file. Okay, so I will be taking two types of file. So in the single file, I will just say input type equal to. So generally when we have text box, it is type equal to text. But now since it is a file, so we have the type equal to file. And I will put name, something name. Maybe I can say files. I can put any name. I'll just put files. And here I will say, first let me take this part only. And or maybe I will say single files. Single file. Okay, when I make multiple, I will make multiple files. Name is something whatever you want to give, whatever you want to save here, because we need the name to save here. So whatever name you want, you can give it. And this one will be the array. Even if it is single file, it's array, and even if it is a multiple, it's a array. So I will add one more multiple file. Multiple files. Okay, that is also an array. Both are array. Though this is a single file, we will get it in the array. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back now. So we need to give the name, some name. I give single file here, multiple files here, whatever name you want to give, you can give. If we have more than 2 files, we can add more, like image file for the image upload, or I can give image files. If we are specifically taking the images, then I can add like this. Okay, I can also add maybe video file if I'm taking video file, and I can also put video files if I'm taking multiple video files. Okay, so whatever name you want to give, you can give to that one. So now we have just created the file input, but we need to put something so that it should save in this state variable. Okay, that we will do in a minute. Okay, let's see now how it's working. So okay, let's go here, and so this is the single file I have. I can take any file here, whatever I want. This image file, this is a video file, whatever file I can take. For example, I can choose this one. So this is coming here, but it is not saving in the form value right now. If you see file where this form value, it's single file only. It's not taking anything. So we need to hook up this state variable to this single file structure. Okay, so let's do this now. So what I will do, I will say on change is equal to I will get E, and I will see what E is coming here. Okay, let's take what E is coming here. So when I change it, so you will see E is having the target, and inside target we have files. So this is the files. So this comes in the array. It's a file list, but we can take it as array, and we can save this in our state variable. Okay. So let's do that one. Okay. Okay. Let's check if I can access it with array, or we need to convert it to array from. Let me check if it is accessible with directly array, or I need to convert it into the array from. Let's double check that one. Okay, making file list. So I'll just write down something and see if it is, I can access it using the array one. Okay, if I can access this one, that means I can directly take that and no need to convert into the array from. Okay, so I think it's not taking that one. It's not a function. Okay, so let's take this and convert it into the array. So I'll say constant file is equal to array dot from, and I will put this one e dot target dot file. Now I will use this files to loop. Now let's see if I am able to loop it correctly, or okay, let's check this now. Okay, so now I'm able to loop it. So this is the information I need to save in this one, in the state variable. I have not written a code to upload this file, but right now I'm just saving this files in my state variable. So we will write down that code soon, in few days, not today, how to upload this file to the server. Right now I'll just take that file and save it in the state variable. So how to save it in the state variable? I will say set form values and here it will be the arrow function. It's a fv, and here I will return fv, and then I will say what name I have to save it. I have to save it in the form of single file. So though it is a single file, we are saving it an array, but we can also save it a single first element if we want. But let's make it this as files. Here I'm not doing any manipulation. I am overwriting whatever we have the single file value. I'm overwriting it. So when we change the file, it will be the new file here. So let's check it. Okay, so now if we go form values, we have single file as a file. It has some information, that is image name, size, type, last modified date, and all. And when I try to change it, I will get another one. It will be overwritten by the old one. Okay, so I'm overwriting that old one. So let's do the same thing for the multiple files. I'll copy this and put it here in the multiple files. And instead of single file, I will just say multiple files. And here I will just rename it with the multiple files. Okay, so the only change is here single file, here it is multiple files, and we also have to say multiple is equal to true. That means I can upload multiple files. And other thing, the function call will be same, only with the name change. So we can also create a common function so that I can only pass multiple files here and here single file, and then I can use a common function to upload the file. So let me refresh it and choose the multiple file, and here if you see, I can select multiple files, and if we go here, it has the 4 file here in the state variable. We are not doing anything upload now, but we will do that in few days to upload this file to the server. So we need to build the backend to accept these files. So I will show you how to build the backend also to accept these files, and then we will tie up with this front end. So tomorrow, okay, so before I go further, just write down these 2 part. Also add the variables here in the form values, and then write down this 2 div, one is for the single file, one for the multiple, and then I'll show some modifications here to how to accept the image file, how to accept the video file, that all. Okay, I'll give you okay, now yes, do that, but before doing that, one question is there. fv is an argument state, correct? So what happened when I call this set form state? When I call this set form state, let me show you. When I call this set form state, which is nothing but this function, so I'm calling this set form values. So here inside that I will put the arrow function, and in the arrow function, one parameter which will come here, this will be nothing, it will be this form values. So whatever the current values are there, it will appear here in this variable. I can name it anything, maybe record, maybe blah 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 blah. I prefer fv because it is form value, so I made the short form of form values. If I put this same form values, then there will be naming mismatch, because I already defined form values. I cannot redefine the form values, so I just rename it to form values fv. So if I print out this fv, this fv is nothing but current value of this form values. Whatever updated value is there, that will be displayed here, and then I have to return it. So I have to return it so that when it gets returned, it will update these values if I want to change it. If I don't want to change it, I don't need to call this one. So what I will do, I will take the current value of the form values, whatever it is, and then I will update with single file with some different value. Let's say I want to reset it. I will reset it with empty array. So this is nothing but the current form value. So this is how we update the state. Okay, now I'll give you 5 minutes to do this part and this part. And when I give you 5 minutes, that doesn't mean you only type it. You try to run it and see if you are getting correct form values. If you're not getting it, just ask me why it is not coming. Okay, so you have to run this and play with it for 1 or 2 minutes after you are done with writing this one. Okay, so 5 minutes to finish this one. Okay, I hope you might have done this one. If you have not done, do it after the class. Okay, let's try to now, let's try to take, here any file I can choose any file, but let's say tomorrow I want to choose image file. Okay, so though I cannot force in this HTML part to choose the image, but I can initially give option that only image will be displayed. He can choose the images, or video can be displayed, but then they can choose the all files, and then they can choose any file they want. And if we want to force image file, then we have to write the JavaScript code to force it. That we will see when we will upload the file. Right now, let's try to see what we can do so that I can only accept the image file or video file. So like this div, I will create another div. I will copy this part, then I will do little modification. So here, instead of the single file, I will choose image file. Okay, and here I will choose image files, and this image file will be here, and this image file will be here. So now here I want only images to be displayed for user to take it, but they can take anything if they choose the all file to other file. I'll show you in 1 second. Here I will just say accept equal to image/star. So when I say image/star, all the image file will be displayed when user will try to click it. So let me do image single file, image multiple file. Let's see how it looks on the browser. So here it's image single file. If I click choose file, you will see all images are displayed. Videos is not displayed. Similarly, with the multiple files, all images are displayed. I can choose multiple images, and then you will see image files is having multiple here. So what we did, we allowed user to choose the image file, but user can change it to all file and choose any other file also, because we have to write that code to prevent him from taking any video file or image, any other file except image. But right now with this HTML part, I can only force user to see the images only, not the video. Whereas if I click this one, he can see videos and images both. So here only we can show the images first, and then if he want, he can change it and choose any file, but we will write a JavaScript code to not allow any file except image if we want. That we will see later. Right now only just remember, just do this, that we should only accept the image file. Okay, let's do the video files now. Okay, so like that you can force anything. You can force PDF only, or Word document only, or video files only, or whatever you want, but it is not hard force. It is only the limited initial vision which user will see. So I will change this to video file. This will video files. So now I will force user to take the video files, but they can, it's not hard force, it's soft force. So here I will say in the video file, I have to say video/mp4, video/xm. These are the format, video format, or video/star. So you have to put this in the accept part. Okay, video/m4v, video star, video/mp4. Let's try this one here. Maybe we can delete this, only try video also. Let's check it 1 second. I will check that also. Okay, let's take video file. Now video file only I can select. Here also I can select video file. No images are displayed, but anyhow I can choose all files and choose anything, unless we write a JavaScript code to avoid that. Okay, so now let's try to put only video/star and see if it works same way. Yeah, this also works. So I found this on internet. Some suggested to put like this, but since all are starting with the video, that means video/star will also work fine. No need to put this statement, only video/star. so that video will only be displayed. Okay, so now you have to just copy paste and just accept part. I will open in two views, and here it will be video, and here it is image. Just copy paste the previous one and change this accept part. I'll give you 1 minute to do that. No need to change the name right now. Name can be anything. Name is already for the namesake. Only main thing is to pay attention on this part. So what is the difference between soft force and hard force? So the thing is that when I choose the video, I can choose all files and I can change image also. Though it is saying video file, I can choose image also. So in JavaScript, we have to write the code that whenever user choose the image, we should not allow him to upload that image. Right now, though it is saying video file, but user can choose image also, and we will allow upload also because we have not written any code to stop him from uploading the image file here. Since I want only video file, so I want user only to choose video. And if he's choosing image, we should give error. Okay, images are not allowed, or only video files are allowed. So there is, when you receive the type kind of thing, when you receive it, when you receive the kind of this image file, okay, I have to do, video file, you will see the type is this one. So we need to, write some condition when we upload that this image JPEG should not be there. Image, it should be video / something. Okay, so we can go through loop each file and we'll check what is the type, and if type is not video, we will write error. Okay, so just do this in 2 minutes, then we'll go. Okay, so just put the accept in 1 minute. Okay, so I think it's done. So the only thing today, this file, we did file input. I need to do some more thing on this checkbox, because what we are copying this, copying this code again and again, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. So we should create some array and loop that array, so that we should not write it again and again this part, because this checkbox is a similar thing. So we should not write down this code again and again. So for the learning purpose, I showed you how to create multiple kind of thing. But when we go for the real world, we will not write this again and again. So we will create an array and loop through it to display the checkbox. And same thing will be for the radio button. So since both are similar code, so tomorrow we will do that. I'm just letting you what we have to do. It changes here. So radio button, I don't want to repeat this input part again and again. And that's the reason we will write some common logic to, maybe we can create common array, and we loop through the array and display the radio button or checkbox. So let's see. only Ole has sent me the form which he has done it. So let's see what he has done it, and maybe I will give you some review on it. So he created the student information. He uploaded somewhere in the Heroku app. So maybe many of you are new. You don't know how to upload it on the Heroku app. And I also don't prefer Heroku app. I do sometimes upload there, but this is not my preferred hosting environment. So he tried to put the CSS also similar to what I showed, and that was not expected. I only told you to take the field. Okay. So basically, he created this form. So first review I want a code of it. Looking it, I will not know what state variable you did it or you took it and how you updated it. So I need the code of it. Though you can show me the template URL or whatever you have done it, but I want to see the code, whether this last name was updated correctly or not, whether you use state variable correctly or not, whether you have implemented on-change behavior correctly or not. That's what I want to see. So though I can see this looking good, but I want to see the code behind it. So you should email me the code, that is app.js file, to me. And this US non-US, it should be radio button. Though it looks like checkbox, I want radio button for it. Okay, Ole left the meeting. Okay, it's okay. He will see the recording. I'm still recording it. Similarly, hobbies checkbox is fine because I can have multiple hobbies, but gender should be radio button. Okay, so gender should be radio button because I cannot be male and female together. So otherwise, he has done quite a good job of doing it, but I don't expect CSS thing. I don't expect this page. I only expect the code. I want to see how you are updating the state variable. Okay, so that's all for this one. Now I will give you assignment for tomorrow, and that will be this one. Assignment. So this is pretty much simple assignment. So you have to create two forms. One is called the login form, and another is a registration form. And this login form should have only email and password and a button to log in. Whereas in the registration form, it will be email, password. I would need simple form. I will not take the CSS part now. CSS we will do when I will teach you CSS, or when we do material UI CSS, then I expect you to do in CSS. Right now, just simple HTML. Confirm password and name. Okay, so only 4 fields, and I want the register button. Okay, I want you to see how the state variable is created, for it. Maybe create 2 pages, one for the login and one for the register. And also create the handle submit. On the handle submit, display all the fields with the values, like I have done it here. Like I have done here. Handle submit to this part. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting for tomorrow. There will be a lot of forms we will be doing this week, and 2 pages, 2 different projects. Yeah, think it 2 different projects. One for the login, one for the register, because I have not shown you how to do the routing. So you can create one project with app.js, this one, another project with app.js, this one. Okay, when we will do routing, we can do in the same project also. Okay, I will put this in the chat, in the this chat also, and in the Telegram chat also. Okay, that is for today's assignment. If you don't do it, you will be lost, because these forms are the core of every website. If you open Facebook, when you submit on newsfeed, it is a form. When you do the settings, it is a form. Everything is form. So all the websites have the form. So better is you should master this form thing, and we will be doing a lot of forms every day. Till this whole week I will be doing these forms, because this is most important and we have to understand it very thoroughly. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.